No, not the camera. We're trying to do a video, okay? Look, it's a ball. Is it a ball? Whoa! Whoa! Where'd it go? Ah, come here. Where are you going? You gonna get the camera? Nope. No! No. Coulson. No. It's Eeyore. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want to do your birthday update. No, you cannot play with the camera right now. It's your birthday, shout hooray, hooray! We want to sing to you today. 1 year older and wiser too. Happy birthday to you. Oh no! Okay, well, hi everyone. I'm going to attempt to do Coulson's 12-month update right now. He's really fussy. He won't take naps these days. So I don't know how well this is going to go, but we're going to try. Okay. Can we build this tower really fast? There you go, there's a tower. Oh. Okay, so sleep. As I just mentioned, he really won't take naps these days. He did for like a week a couple months ago, and that was amazing, but naps are not his favorite thing ever. If I do get him to take a nap, it's usually about a half hour long, which is not really long enough, but whatever. But get ready for the wonderful news. He actually goes to sleep at night now. It's amazing. I remember in the last update I mentioned that I had finally started trying to make him cry it out, and that finally worked. My way of doing it, I had to just leave him and just leave him. Like if I went back to try to check on him, he would freak out even more, and it would just kind of sabotage the whole thing. So I couldn't go check on him. A lot of times I would leave him for an hour and then just go get him because he didn't go to sleep. But eventually he started going to sleep after about 10 minutes of crying, and then he would just cry for a couple minutes just to let me know that, hey, I'm not okay with this idea, but he learned that I wasn't coming back. So, no, you can't have the camera right now. And eventually he actually, I think it was about a month and a half ago, there was one day where we did our bedtime routine, which consists of reading scriptures and saying prayer as family, and then brushing his teeth, and then I go in his room and bounce him while I sing a lullaby, and then I put him in bed, and I say, okay, night-night, I love you, and then I left, and I closed the door, and he didn't cry at all. He just went to sleep, and I was like, this is amazing! Can this happen every night? Please, pretty please. And then it did, pretty much. Yeah, it was amazing. It was a very rough couple of weeks trying to get him to learn how to go to sleep. But once he learned, it was so much nicer for mommy. Now we just need to get you to learn how to take naps again. Huh. That's all. And he pretty much sleeps through the night now, too. We put him to bed around 7:30 usually, I think. And sometimes he'll wake up in the middle of the night, like probably from a bad dream or something. But I just nurse him a little bit. I don't actually nurse him all the way back to sleep, but I nurse him a little bit and then put him back in his bed and say night-night, and he goes back to sleep. You can't have the camera right now. I'm sorry. That's why we're building this tower. Do you want the ball? The ball? It's a fun ball, huh? Whoa! There it goes. Oh, it came back. It bounced back. It's always nice when balls bounce back. Where was I? I'm gonna play with these guys. Dang it, where was I? Yeah. Oh, sleeping through the night. Nowadays, I think he usually wakes up around 5:30 to 6 though, and then sometimes I'll wake up and nurse him a little bit and put him back to bed. Sometimes Chriser will get up with him, and he can't really put him back to sleep because he can't nurse him. So he just gets him up, and then whenever I end up waking up, which is usually, I don't know, 8 or 9, then I take care of him. Where you going? You play with your puzzle? He got an animal puzzle for his birthday party yesterday. His birthday's today, but anyway, play with the puzzle. Play with the puzzle. Look, a duck and a cow. Let's see. Did I say yesterday? I meant Saturday. Anyway. Eating. He's doing really well with eating. He'll eat pretty much anything that I give him. He's also become very insistent on feeding himself with utensils, which is much more messy than it used to be, but now I can actually just give him some food and a spoon, and he'll feed himself for a while I get myself some breakfast or something. Rawr. I don't think a rooster says rawr. Silly boy. You silly boy. Yesterday was Easter, so I just went ahead and gave him everything that we were having except the gravy because I didn't want to deal with the mess of that. But we had some ham and mashed potatoes and rolls and corn, and I gave him all of it, and he ate all of it, and it was great. He has started kind of not really eating his pureed meats very much, so I haven't been getting those as much, even though the WIC program still gives me a ton of them. Well, they still offer me a ton of them. Anyway, he still nurses throughout the day when he's upset because that's the only way to calm him down and get him to take a nap sometimes. I don't actually nurse him to sleep, but I have to nurse him for a little bit to calm him down, and then I say, okay, ready for night, and then we go to bed, and then sometimes he'll take a nap, occasionally. He doesn't really nurse a ton anymore though, and I'm planning on trying to start weaning him now that he's a year old. Not really sure how that will go, but we'll see. Milestones. I don't think there's really much to say about those right now. He's working on learning how to stand by himself. He's gotten pretty good at it, actually. He doesn't really stand whenever I put him in the middle of the floor. He'll just go straight to his knees and crawl somewhere. But if he pulls himself up on furniture and then wants to play with something, he'll let go of the furniture to play with it. And he can stand for quite a while now by himself. He hasn't really thought about trying to walk yet when he's not holding on to furniture. Crawling works just fine, so why bother, right? So still working on that one. And let's see, I mentioned he insists on using utensils by himself, and he's getting pretty good at it. The fork, well, it's a little iffy whether he actually gets anything on the fork, but he loves to stick it on the food and then put it in his mouth, and stick it on the food and put it in his mouth, whether there's any food on the fork or not. It's really quite hilarious to watch. Teeth, I don't remember if I mentioned teeth really in these updates before, but I think he has 8 teeth right now, 4 on top and 4 on bottom in the front. I'm pretty sure there's 1 or 2 more coming in. He's been chewing really hard on things lately. He hasn't really been very fussy. He doesn't really seem to fuss much when he's teething. I know, I'm sorry for those of you who were like, what, that's so unfair. Yeah, I got really lucky with this one. With this kid. No, you can't have the camera. No. No, come here. Or the tower. Okay, favorite things. Cheese. I'm pretty sure that was the first one I mentioned in the last update video, but it's still one of his absolutely favorite things ever. Loves cheese. He loves dancing. Any sort of music that he hears or rhythm, he'll just start bobbing, or if he's standing, he'll just wiggle his bum. It's super cute. He loves to growl at things, at toys, at people. He loves books. He loves playing with Daddy. He loves going outside. Yeah. It's nice that the weather is starting to warm up. There's been a couple of times where I just opened our balcony door and let him play on the balcony for a little while. Let's see. Any other favorite things? He loves Mommy. Doesn't want me to do anything without him. He loves food. Huh? Yeah. Struggles. As I mentioned, naps. I wouldn't consider sleeping as much of a struggle as it was in the last, 3 update videos. The only other 3 that I have up. But naps, he definitely doesn't like to take those, but he definitely needs them. So that's a struggle. Whoa, you just kicked that. You just kicked it. And then just kind of as a side effect of not taking naps, he's very ornery and climbs all over me, and it makes it hard for me to do anything. I can't really think of any other big struggles though with you. You're a pretty good kid, huh? Yes, you are. You're a really good kid. So yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 12-month, aka 1 year, aka first birthday. Happy birthday, Coulson. Update for him. Sorry, he didn't really enjoy it, did he? Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I think I already said that. Whoops, I'm sorry. My brain is fried right now. We are so excited to have many more birthdays with this little guy, and to celebrate a little bit today. And yeah, we will see you guys next time. Not sure when that will be. Maybe I'll do an 18-month update. Who knows? We'll see. Thanks for watching.